Well, hello guys. This has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, just been sort of busy. What with the collection going last year, and sort of a bit of a change of circumstances with the sort of grandchildren and stuff. It's been really difficult to sort of post videos again. But here I am. I haven't gone away, and I just thought I'd just share this little ISO Grifo with you, which a chap sent me over from the continent to see if it was a real one or not. And look, you see my other videos about fake models, and I'm going to start doing it again because again we've got to keep spreading the awareness because this sort of bodgery and fakery is still going on. Here's a very typical example of an early sort of transitional model, which is a very desirable car, beautiful Italian sports car, absolutely fantastic. But as you can see, it's the dark metallic blue, and of course it's got the white interior. If this is genuine, it's a very rare model. Again, in my whole career as a Matchbox collector and dealer, only ever had one. But there's quite a few of these about on the fakery market. This one, you can see it's pretty sort of battered about, and generally you'll find that the fakers, they don't like investing money in this. As I said to you before, they want to sort of spend a few quid to make a few hundred or even possibly thousands. That's what they do. They're just absolute scumbags. And again, this is a very typical example where you can pick up a dark blue Superfast Grifo at a relatively cheap price. I mean, you can pick these up for a couple of quid, pennies even, if you're lucky. Certainly no more than like a fiver. This would normally come with a sort of a light blue interior, or sort of slightly darker blue one, which is a fairly common model. But with a white interior, it's considered to be very rare. It's a model that does exist, don't get me wrong, but is exceptionally rare. But as I've said to you before so many times, it's not rocket science to pull these things apart and change bits over, which these scumbags do. And I'll just quickly show you around the model here. And on the surface, it looks fine, as I say, fairly tatty. And underneath, when you first look, it looks fine. As I say, this was sent over to me to sort of authenticate it. And you do have to look closely, and you'll probably find it hard to see that there's anything wrong with that rear rivet. And with a quick glance of the eye, you're not going to see anything. But when you do look very closely, and I don't think I can get close enough for you to see it, you will see it's not quite right round the edges. You can see there's some tampering there, which means it's basically the model's been pulled apart, a white interior has been taken out of a normal sort of pale blue Grifo and transposed to this one. And we can prove that this is a duffer. Again, the trusted old tool, the little sort of just cheapo, 50p plastic handled screwdriver. And with the Grifo, we can get in the back here and just give that. Oh, there! Look, it was as easy as that. Look at that. That just prized off. And there we can see more conclusive proof. If that was a real rivet, I'm telling you now, that would not happen. It's as simple as that. Now, again, I'm not saying, look, you've got to sort of take every one of your rare models and really sort of go to town trying to pull these things apart. But if it's a fake one, they do come apart quite easily, as you can see. Now, this is not typical of the Jonkers work, which you've seen in my previous videos, because that scumbag was actually, drilling these out and putting in genuine rivets that have been taken from another model. Here, it's been purely just quite crudely. A base has been pulled off a model, and in doing so, it does damage the surrounding area of the rivet. And I say, if you don't look closely, it can go undetected. But it is a clear fake. It's as simple as that. And I've got a chap, good good friend customer in Hungary that's also sent me quite a few models for me to pull apart and have a bit of fun with. So there you go. That's the ISO Grifo proved as a fake. And the other thing is, guys, it's like, what ultimately is a good test for this sort of thing, if you don't want to really sort of pull these things apart, is where did you get it? What did you pay for it? Where's the provenance? If you've got good provenance, or if it comes from a reputable dealer or a reputable auction house, you've got no worries. You buy off the likes of Greedy Bay, by scumbags that hide behind usernames, then you're asking for trouble. It's as simple as that. So there you go. So stay tuned. I'm getting back into the fold, getting back in the saddle, as they say. And we're going to have a bit of fun with this model in the next video, because these things deserve to be crushed. The last batch of models that I pulled apart, they weren't my property, and I had to send them back because the guy's trying to sort of do a court case against one of the scumbags. But this one, the guy doesn't want it back after I told him it's not right. So we're going to find a fun way to destroy the thing. I might run over it or blow it up or do something, but it'll be fun. So again, thanks for watching. Do appreciate your time. You take care. See you next time. Ta-da.